You guys, I found another free bag pattern. This one is a crossbody and it's from bagstock.com. So if you're interested in checking out my thoughts on this pattern and how easy or how hard it was to put together, just keep on watching. I included a few clips of piecing it together. They may be helpful to you if you already downloaded this free pattern and are a little confused about some of the piecing. Be sure to ask me in the comments as well. I don't mind helping you out. If you like these kind of videos on different sewing projects, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get to making the bag. Okay, so I'm getting all of my materials ready for the Bagstock bag I'm working on. It's the Acacia Crossbody bag, and I'm using some fabric from the Tula Pink line called Line Work. And I got this fabric in my Pre-Cuts Quilt Shop quilt box, the Modern Stash Builder. And it's not a fabric that I typically gravitate towards, but when I saw this bag, I thought, ooh, that might look fun with it. So I'm using, of course, my rainbow zippers and rainbow hardware for this bag. I'm going to use some faux vinyl, and I'm also going to use some Decoville to stabilize some of the fabric that's going to be on the outside of the bag, and some woven interfacing. So I have all my pieces cut and my little labels ready, so I'm going to work on that and I'll show you a few clips of this bag coming together. Okay, so I have everything cut, so let me show you what we have going on here. I did already go ahead and sew the crossbody strap together. I just kind of like to get that piece out of the way. But let me show you the rest of the items we have here. So we have, these are all going to be some of the main pieces on the outside of the bag, and it's a faux leather. I got this faux leather from Emmeline Bags. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a blue gray. It's beautiful. So these are the connector snaps, our connectors for the crossbody. They're going to be on the side of the bag with the D-rings attached. And this gusset is going to be the side of the bag. So I was trying to think, do I want to do it the same color as the side? But I thought since the strap was going to be this beautiful faux leather, that I would put these here on the side. So that is the gusset for the side, and it is this beautiful, beautiful pattern from Tula Pink. And then this is going to be the main front and back of the bag. So the exterior back, and then the exterior front, and then these are the exterior top. So we have those, and then this is all the lining. I thought it would be a fun, wild pattern to have on the inside of the bag after having all this color. So the lining gusset, and then the lining front and back. And these pieces all have woven interfacing. And then the gusset for the exterior has woven interfacing and some Decoville. So those, and then we do have a slip pocket inside of this bag, and I went ahead and did it the same pattern. I was thinking about doing something contrasting, but I couldn't think of what color I want to do, so I went ahead and did the slip pocket the same color as the lining. And there are two of those. They're both with woven interfacing. And then we have that cool flap on the front. Mine is going to have a magnetic snap, but there are instructions for applying like a twist lock and stuff like that as well if you'd prefer. So the front of the flap is going to have this cool print from Tula Pink as well. It's from the Line Work. And so I have this as the front of the flap when it comes down, and I did apply woven interfacing to the back and Decoville. And then the opposite side, I'm going to bring out some of that lovely ombre color and it's matching the side gusset on the exterior, so I think it'll bring those together. And then these are all of the pockets. So I thought that it would look nice when the zipper pockets get opened if you get those hints of this fun pattern. So this is the interior zipper pocket, and they are all lined with the woven interfacing. And then this interior pocket has a pocket facing, so that's in the same color. And then this is the exterior zipper pocket, and it'll fold up like this when we go to apply that. So I thought that those would look fun with that hint of very nice color. And then again, we have all this very fun hardware that is going to match nicely with that. These zippers are from myhandmade.com, and my hardware and the rivets that I'm going to use are from Emmeline Bags, as well as the same company that I got the faux leather from. So let's get started on putting this all together, right? Okay, so I'm to one of the final steps of this bag, and I just wanted to say this is probably the hardest step that I've gotten to so far, and that's the lining is on the outside of this bag, and then the exterior is flipped right side out and put into the bag. Now it fits, it seems to fit like it's supposed to. However, because we have that flap on the exterior, it's really hard to fit it inside here with the rest of it and meet the top up. So that's been the hardest part. So another thing to keep in mind is to remember to keep this zipper open, because that's where we're going to flip the bag after we stitch the top. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the top now, and we'll see how the bag looks. I think it's going to be really cute. Okay, so that was pretty much the hardest thing I ever sewed in my entire life. That was crazy. There was so much bulk in the inside of this bag that's sitting it over the arm of my sewing machine. Didn't really help a whole lot. So hopefully it was worth it persevering through that. I have no clue how I'm gonna flip this bag through this little pocket here. I guess carefully? I don't know. Carefully and got the flap through, that thing that was in my way the entire time. This is such a stressful part. It's like, oh, please be worth it, all that I did. I always hope here that I don't end up ripping everything that I did, but this pocket sure doesn't seem like it's big enough to fit all this through. I feel like I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do anymore to get this through. My forearms are burning like this is a workout. Just come on. You can do it. It's such a tiny little purse too. I should have left some of the side of the zipper open too. I think we're making progress. Yes. That was stressful. Okay. I'll push some of this out. You guys think of these colors. What do you think of the colors? That hardware is so gorgeous. I'm gonna have to press some of this. I got all wrinkled during that stressful event turning this. Press some of this out, and then I'll close up that pocket and be done with that part. It felt like so much longer, but I think it only took me a little bit of time to turn that, but it was so stressful. Okay, let's just go ahead and stitch this closed real quick since I have it out. And then we just have to top stitch around the bag, which is just as stressful because there's all this bulk here. The pocket, I'll say, if you make this bag, so you flip it through the interior pocket, I would keep some of the outside, the edges. What are you doing, sewing machine? Here, I'll show you. The little sewing machine is like, give me a break. I just sewed through all of that, all of those layers you did. So if you're gonna make this bag, and especially if you're gonna use Decoville and like heavier lining material, or exterior material like leather, faux leather, vinyl, wax cork, any of those things, I would leave a little bit of the side of the pocket open too, because that was a lot to try to get that through. Get that through there. Okay, let's put this pocket in, put the lining in, and see how the bag looks before I get it ready to top stitch around. This is so pretty though. Okay, let's put the lining in. It's such a cute, tiny little bag. This pattern would be fun to do in so many different designs. And I chose this pattern because I wanted to use up some of this fabric I got in my modern stash builder from Pre-Cuts Quilt Shop. And I wanted a pattern that would really highlight this funky fabric that I got. So when I saw this pattern come up and it was free pattern, I was like, I need to download this and use it on this fabric, because look how cute. The flap is just perfect to highlight that fun pattern. And then we have this gorgeous side for a pop of color, the hardware, and then this zipper here. And then when you open the zipper, you get some more of that gorgeous fabric, and then it's on the inside of the flap, and then it's on the pocket inside here too. So a lot of fun colors. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is top stitch around this bag top. So I'm going to press it a little bit. Well, I guess I can't with the faux leather. So I'm gonna finger press it a bunch and get it lined up nicely with my clips, and then I will show you how it looks all completely finished. Okay, you guys, the bag is finished. How cute. So this is the Acacia Crossbody bag from Bagstock, and let's take a closer look at it all finished. It has a nice long crossbody strap, so if you like crossbody bags, this is the perfect bag for you. And with the slider, you can adjust how long the strap is. The front is very cute with the flap, and so I chose to use a magnetic strap. They have instructions for doing a twist turn strap, lock, and different things like that. Then right on front, there is a nice zipper pocket for you to access. It's a nice size. And then inside you have another zipper pocket. This one's a little smaller, but you could still fit a decent amount of things in there. And then you have that slip pocket. And remember, we put a little pin or pencil slot in it as well. And there you go on the inside. It's a really cute bag, and it was pretty easy to make. The hardest part was finishing it up, doing the lining and the exterior together, because the flap kind of got in the way. And then top stitching around was a little challenging at the end because of all of the bulk meeting up at the gussets on the side, but it's definitely manageable if you just go slow. If you can, on your machine, if you are able to raise the presser foot and do different tricks like that, it's definitely doable. But I cannot believe this is a free pattern, you guys. So if you have been wanting to make a cute little nice size, smaller crossbody bag, definitely go check out this pattern. I will put it in the description. It was a lot of fun to make. I think you will have fun making it. And don't be afraid to try out some different fabrics on it. The patterns will also often just have you directed to use a lining fabric and an accent fabric, or an exterior fabric and a lining fabric. Be sure to make, you can mix it up. You don't have to use just two fabrics. Just read through the pattern real quick, see where some of those pattern pieces are going to go, and add some extra fabrics in that you like. You don't have to use just one or two. Let me know in the comments what you think of the bag. This is that Tula pink fabric that I got in my Pre-Cuts Quilt Shop box. This one was the Modern Stash Builder. I usually get the classic box, but I wanted to try out some of the modern fabrics. So let me know what you think. Did this fabric go nicely on this bag? What do you think about pairing it with the faux leather and the rainbow hardware? I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.